Mr. Patrick Nash left a message. By the way, I am an old OpenGL GLSL user, but Vulkan 1.2 has been released, and Vulkan seems poised to dominate the rendering arena. Do you have time to include Vulkan examples in some of your future tutorials? Actually, I know nothing about Vulkan and OpenGL or DirectX, but I am also interested in 3D graphics. So, to answer Mr. Patrick Nash's request or suggestion, I decided to film this video. I dedicate this video to Mr. Patrick Nash. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick Nash. You inspired me to try Vulkan. Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is January 18th, 2020. This is my third episode about Qt-OpenCL. In this episode, I will install Vulkan for use with Microsoft Visual Studio 2017 on Windows. We can actually use Vulkan and even Qt with Visual Studio 2019 because binary image of Visual Studio 2017 is compatible with Visual Studio 2019. However, Qt officially does not support Visual Studio 2019 as of today. So in future episode, when Qt support Visual Studio 2019 or 21, then I will upgrade my videos. Disclaimer, I am an absolute beginner for OpenGL or Vulkan. I tried 3D graphics over 30 years ago while I was junior or senior at college. At that time, 3D object with wireframe was good enough for my application. Because I believe I can do anything with wireframe, I haven't paid much attention about ray tracing or 3D graphic libraries. The time has changed now. I will try ray tracing for more realistic 3D graphics in future. I will film 2 or 3 videos in succession about Vulkan and 3D graphics, but I'm an absolute beginner about OpenGL and Vulkan. Please note that in this episode, I will not explain how to install Visual Studio 2017, nor I will not explain how to create this command prompt. If you haven't created this command prompt, you cannot follow my current session. So, I assume you have watched my 3 previous videos in the Qt-OpenCL or SYCL Intel TBB video series. If you haven't watched my 3 videos in this series, you may have difficulties following my current session. I will post this script in the description section below this video. The best material for learning Vulkan is of course Vulkan official website. By clicking Vulkan Tutorial PDF, you can download this PDF on your local machine. I will copy this link, paste it here, then Vulkan introduction. This is Vulkan Tutorial website. We have to install CMake and Python and Vulkan SDK. And there are some more tools. About more tools, I will describe in my next episode. For more information about how to install Vulkan SDK, please double-click this link. Getting started with the Vulkan SDK. In this web page, you can read more detailed information about the system requirements and download SDK, installation procedure, etc. Before we proceed, please start command prompt. We created this command prompt in our previous episode. Try Python version. If you have blank message, in this case, right click, search environment, click this button, environment variables, click path, edit. This path causes the problem. Okay, this path causes the problem. Start your file explorer, select your system drive, go to view, click hidden items, select user, click your username, click app data, local, scroll down, Microsoft, scroll down, Windows app. Okay, this folder path is this folder path. In this folder path, there is 2 exe files for Python. These are 0 kilobytes. This causes trouble. I tried to delete or remove these 2 exe files, but I failed. Instead, we don't need this path, so I will delete them. Click OK. Click OK. Now close this command prompt. Then open command prompt again. Please note that whenever you change your environment variables, you have to restart your command prompt. Now type Python version. Now you should have this message. Python is not recognized as internal or external command. If Python is installed on your machine, then you don't need to install Python. This getting started guide says that we need Python 3.0 or newer. If you have Python installation 3.0 or newer, then you don't need to install Python. Also, try CMake version. In my case, 3.12 is installed, so I don't need to install CMake. There are many different ways to install both CMake and Python. Because we already installed Visual Studio 2017, we can use CMake and Python packaged in Visual Studio. Start your File Explorer, C drive, Program Files x86, scroll down, Microsoft Visual Studio, Shared. So I have Python 3.7, this is 3.7, 64-bit installed here, but the path is not open. Okay, it is already installed, but the path is not open. You can copy the path, search environment, environment variables, path, edit, new. You can paste your path like this. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Please note that whenever you make changes to your environment variable, you have to restart your command prompt. I close, then restart my command prompt. Now CMake version Python version. So I installed both CMake and Python. Now I will close this command prompt. In some case, If you cannot find this Python installation on your machine, don't worry. Start Visual Studio 2017. Go to Tools, Get Tools and Feature, click Yes. Now close Visual Studio. Maximize it. Select individual component. I will scroll down slowly. You can select this package, Python 3 64-bit 3.6.6. Then scroll down. So Visual C++ tools for CMake. Also select this option if CMake is not installed on your machine. I need another one. I also need Python language support, this option. So I selected Python 3 64-bit 3.6.6. And I also selected Visual C++ tools for CMake. Scroll down. I selected Python language support. It can be useful. Now click Modify. Now Visual Studio is successfully installed. Now you can close it. Here, this is new installation. Copy this path. Right click, search, environment variables, path, edit. You can paste it here. Click OK, OK, OK. Now you can close it. Before you close it, you can disable hidden items. Now close your File Explorer. Now start your command prompt again. CMake version Python version. You should have these messages successfully. Now we will download Vulkan SDK and install. Please double-click this link. Windows, this is the latest version. Select this link. Vulkan SDK is downloading. In future episode, we can try Vulkan for Android too. Now click Show in Folder. Double-click this link. I agree. Please select default folder. Click Install. Click Finish. Now we have to restart our machine because Vulkan installer makes changes to our system environment variables. After restarting my machine, this session continues. I just restarted my machine. Click Start button, expand, click Vulkan Cube. If you see this animation, then your Vulkan is successfully installed on your machine. Now close it. Click Start button, click Vulkan Info. You should see this message. Now close it. From now on, you have to watch very carefully and you have to use your administrator's privilege. Once again, you have to use your administrator's privilege. Right-click, Run as administrator. You have to start your command prompt with administrator's privilege. Also, right-click your Visual Studio, right-click, Run as administrator. Please start your Visual Studio using administrator privilege. Start File Explorer, System drive, Vulkan SDK, double click, GLS lang, copy the folder path. In the command prompt, cd, right click, paste the folder, mkdir, field, cd, field, cmake, version. Okay, you should see cmake version correctly. cmake G Qt Visual Studio 15. 15 is for Visual Studio 2017. Win 64 Qt 1 blank space 2 dot. Hit enter. You should see configuration done, generating done. In the File Explorer, press Ctrl F5. Then build folder will be displayed. Double click it. Copy the folder path. File, Open, Project Solution, Paste, hit enter. Then you can find glslang.sln. SLN means solution. Click Open. Please wait until ready message is displayed. Right-click All Build, Rebuild or Build. Certified succeeded, 0 failed. Right-click, Start the project. Right-click, Rebuild or Build. We are installing debug build. So you have to see 36. Previously it was 35. Now it is 36. Now select release. Right click all build. Set as startup. Right click, rebuild. You have to see 35 succeeded, 0 failed. Now right click, set as startup. Right click, rebuild. Now you should see 36 succeeded, 0 failed. Previously it was 35. Now it is 36 because it also installed the result of the build. If you failed, it's very likely you haven't watched my video very carefully. If you watched carefully, you should succeed. Now in the File Explorer once again, click this folder, go to SYCL tools, copy the folder path, copy. In the command prompt, cd, paste the folder, hit enter. mkdir, field, cd, field. We select our previous command, this command, hit enter. You should see configuration done, generating done. Now in the File Explorer again, click this button, In this folder, build folder should be displayed. Copy the folder path, go to File, Open, Project Solution, paste the folder, open. Now select SYCL tools.solution. Click Open. This is debug build. Right-click all build, build or rebuild. You should see 36 succeeded, 0 failed. Now right-click install, start up, right-click install once again, rebuild. Now you should see 27 succeeded, 0 failed. Previously it was 26. Now it is 27 because we installed. Now select release. Right click all build, set as a startup project. Right click rebuild. The reason I am rebuilding again and again is to make sure everything builds successfully each time I change the project. Okay? It's just to make sure everything works properly. 26 succeeded, 0 failed. Now right-click install, set as startup project. Right-click, we can just build, but I will try rebuild because I want to make sure everything works correctly. Now you should see 27 succeeded, 0 failed. Now start File Explorer once again. Click this folder, Samples, copy the folder path, copy. In the command prompt again, cd, paste the folder, hit enter. You should be in samples folder. mkdir, build, hit enter. cd, build. Now we use this command once again. Okay? Hit enter. Now in the File Explorer once again, we are in samples folder. If this build folder is not displayed, then press F5 to refresh. Double click, copy the folder path, File, Open, Project Solution, paste, click Open. Select Vulkan Samples.Solutions, click Open. We are in debug mode, x64, right-click, rebuild. So 51 succeeded, 0 failed. These are samples. I don't think we need to install because these are samples. Now release build. Right-click all build, rebuild. Now 51 succeeded, 0 failed. If you want to try one sample, for example, right-click hologram, set as startup project, then press F5. Then you can see this hologram. Now close it. Now close it. Now close it. I understand it might be challenging for some of you to follow this episode. If you watched my previous videos and followed my previous episode, then you should be able to install and build Vulkan. Please leave your comment and messages if you succeeded to build Vulkan on your machine. In my next episode, I will install a couple of more tools for Vulkan programming, and then I will also make some system environment variable settings. Please give like buttons to my video. Thank you for watching.